What's going on, guys? Seth here, having me a beer, Ice House, watching some Angel on Hulu, and I finally got some more notebook paper in. You're like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Well, notebook paper, regardless of what anyone says, is a very good test for finding any burrs on the edge. Is it a good test for cutting? No. Is it a good test for finding small flaws? Yeah, it is, because as thin as notebook paper is, to cut through that slowly, the edge has to be smooth. And if you have a burr on there, it's going to snag. I don't care if the blade is razor sharp, it shaves hair. If you push, not slice, through notebook paper and it grabs, you got a burr or some kind of spot that hasn't got completely flattened out yet. So anyway, I was going through all my swords over there because my mom brought me a 75-cent pack of notebook paper. Go mom, right? She had some left over from whatever the hell she was doing. And it got me to take a second look at my Hanwei bamboo mat. Wow, a minute and 10 seconds in this video and I finally get to the point. And it really isn't that bad. I was really hard on this sword in my first couple of videos, but now that you really look at it, the diamonds don't look too bad. It's got an Emperor's Node. I only have 3 other swords that have Emperor's Nodes, and they're the HSTS Budos on top right there. I got the blue one, the green one, and the black one. That entire stand, by the way, is now HSTS swords. And this has the bottom spot, just because it's actually a damn good cutter. It doesn't have the axe handle Hanwei, usually throws on their Raptors, even the Hanwei Tori I got. So what I pretty much decided to do, I'm going to get the sire redone. Maybe Josh has some downtime later this year. I'm going to get some kind of effect on it, maybe the cane wrapping, not the gloss. Maybe he can sand this down, repaint it, whatever he has to do. And then probably rewrap it with black leather and maybe change out the manukis, because this flashy gold stuff just kind of takes away from it, in my opinion. I'll probably keep the Suba, just throw in maybe some plain black manukis, get this rewrapped with in new, but keep the Same though, because I like the Same, which shouldn't take too long. I don't like the bamboo themed Fuji or Kashira though. That still is on my hit list. But overall, the sword is a nice piece. The sori on it, I don't have a sword with that much sori on it. I mean, look at that. It goes all the way to the right, all the way to that one side. But like I said, I was hard on this sword in my comparison to my Saint Nahonto. And I'll have a Saint Nahonto video planned based on recent events, and that'll probably be tomorrow before I go overnight for 3 nights. I don't have anything planned tomorrow, and tomorrow's my last off day before I had to go overnight. So I do want to share some comments and opinions of Saint Nahonto in general. I have 2, and they're way over there on my stand on my table, but we'll talk about that later. Let's zoom back out. But yeah, I mean, and the KOA had some of these on sale. I believe they're sold out. They were previously owned. They were like $500. I paid about $8 for this, and it has the flaws. But if you know what you're doing and you have friends in high places, you'll be able to get the little small flaws I mentioned fixed. Like the edge, I've already fixed the edge. The high and low spots are gone. I got every spot on this edge perfectly sharp. It'll shave hair. It's as sharp as my Budos. Now, and I think one thing about the HSTS line is, the first couple of words that HSTS means is the last 2 actually, Hung Shing True Sharp. I think that one of the huge advantages over that company is, yeah, they make some great pieces, but the swords come extremely sharp. And not just sharp, but the edge is well done. You don't have to send it to someone like me or Ricky or whoever to get it the way it's supposed to be, because it comes that way. But the trick is if you know how to work on swords, you can pretty much make any decent production sword just as sharp, and it'll cut almost as well. You can't change the geometry of a sword once it's been made, no matter what kind of idiot you listen to on YouTube. You can reprofile it, you can sand it down and stuff, but overall, the sword is what it is once it leaves the hands of the smith. You know, you can thin this out, but like I said, the overall geometry, it is what it is. But yeah, if you guys want a good, solid, and I will say strong, this thing gave my sander an absolute fit trying to get this bitch sharp. But when it took the edge, it kept it. I cut through a lot of empty bottles, and I'll probably have a cutting session with it when I go out again to my parents' house and just use this one. And what's really interesting is it's a heavy sword, but it doesn't feel heavy in the hand. So I think a lot of the weight is back here, and the blade, you know, it's just got a good balance to it. I think it's like 2 pounds 12 ounces. Damn, allergy's still killing me. It's almost a 3-pound sword. It's up there. But when you hold it, you start moving it around. It's like, damn, it doesn't feel that way. Anyway, guys, I rambled enough. Just want to give you guys my thoughts on my second look at my Hanwei bamboo mat. What can I say? It's grown on me. It's now one of my favorite swords, and it's earned a spot on my HSTS rack until I get an 8th HSTS. When or if that'll ever happen, who knows? With that being said, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace and have a garden.